BB, why you get lost again?
Hello YouTube and welcome back to Bahrain. So I'm just walking around today, just looking at things to film really on this really hot, well, 42 degrees I think it is at the moment here. I'm at the Sa'ada seafront, like a little fishing harbour place which I've just sort of found. So I'm just having a little wander about, taking in the views of some of the boats over there. Looks like this is a fairly new development. Doesn't look like it's been built that long ago from what I can see. So I'm just having a walk along here. It's a lovely day. A little bit of a breeze, but the breeze is quite warm. So it's sort of 42 degrees at the moment. And there are a few little shops, or mostly restaurants, scattered around here as well. And the water's really clear down there. I imagine it's quite deep as it gets further out. I haven't seen any fish in there yet. But it's a lovely part of Bahrain. I was just in a taxi just over the other side of the road there, and I sort of spotted it. So just got the taxi to, or the Uber to pull up, and I sort of jumped out, and here I am really. Yeah, that's not too bad. I actually managed to get myself a hat as well, so I completely forgot about a hat yesterday. So I'm now really starting to look just like Tommy Tourist. But you definitely need a hat and sunglasses out here because it is so bright. So the sun is reflecting off these paving slabs, the pavement, and you get a real glare off it. You can hardly see anything. Put the sunglasses on and it's fine. It's like a little boat out there which is now about to go out with a tour group, probably going to one of the little islands. And a garment shop. And yeah, a few little shops over there. I was looking at a few other places in Bahrain to look at, but strangely at the moment there's several places which seem to be closed. There's the Bahrain Fort, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and apparently that's actually closed temporarily at the moment. So there's also an oil well museum. I think it was the first oil well in this region where they found oil in Bahrain, but apparently that's closed at the moment. So I think today might be some sort of national holiday or some religious day, I think. I'm not sure. There's also another place which is probably worth visiting, which I'm going to try to get to if I can, and it's called the Tree of Life. Basically a tree on its own, I think, in the middle of a desert. It's supposed to be 400 years old. I looked at some pictures on Google, and there's a few other trees around it as well, but apparently that's meant to bring you good luck. And it's quite a calming place. I was going to try and get out there if I can. It's completely in the middle of nowhere. Anyway, I'm just going to have a little walk up here and see what else I can find. This is a large boat out there, which I think is supposed to look like wood. From this distance it does. I think it's actually a steel hull. I'm not sure if that's like a traditional boat and it's supposed to look like a traditional boat. There's some nice boats here. There is a smell of fish around here, so I think there must be some fish market somewhere around this area. You see the strength of that current out there. That is moving really fast. I don't know if this camera picks it up or not, but there's quite a few different waves and curls out there, so we wouldn't want to fall in that bit. And there's the city in the background. It's quite peaceful out here. Really hot. You can really feel the sun burning down on you, but there's a nice little breeze. But that breeze is quite warm as well. But it's actually quite peaceful. Although there's a lot of noise from the background of that traffic over that flyover bridge, it does feel quite peaceful. I think it'd be quite nice to come here at night time. So I didn't realise until I played some of this footage back on previous videos that the lens on this camera makes me look like I've got great big tits, like big man boobs. I don't think I have. It's just that this camera seems to be exaggerating things. They're not really that big. Well, they never used to be that big. I used to have quite a fit body, but so one day I woke up, gravity took effect, and everything ended up dropping and going south. I don't know what's going on with that, but seriously, it is just a camera. Whew, it is a hot day. I am melting. I think that's about it to see here at this place, Saada Marina, I think it's called. Again, probably pronouncing that completely wrong. But worth a visit for a few scenic shots. There's a few restaurants here as well, which look quite okay. But otherwise, if you come here, you're only going to be here probably about 15, 20 minutes. Probably better to come at night because you'll be able to see all the city lit up. So I'm filming this, hopefully in 4K, with this Osmo Action 4 camera and DJI mic 2, which is really simple and easy. It just, you switch the mic on, and once you've Bluetoothed it to the DJI Action 4, it just works. It syncs up and works. It's really good. No messing about plugging cables in and putting in a media mod, plugging another cable in and fiddling about, and then if you knock the cable, the sound goes off on certain other models. But this one is, yeah, it's really easy, nice to use. Hopefully this video comes out all right, and hopefully the wind which is blowing at the moment won't be picked up too much on this microphone, because I've got a wind muff on it. But anyway, that's it. I'm gonna see if I can find something else to film now. Bored now, I'll have to find something else. All right. Anyway, while I'm here, I thought I'd just show you the hotel I'm in, which is the Diva Hotel. Quite a nice hotel, next door to Pars Hotel, and it's overlooking this lot. There's a nice Arabic coffee place just down here, and a little shisha cafe which is just being refurbished, I think. But yeah, it's alright, it's not too bad around this area. A bit windy today. And the wind is very warm as well. Right, so we've just come through these doors. And carpet's not too bad. Feel quite spongy. Oh, really thick carpets. Around here. $12.03. Right, let's have a little look at the room. So it's quite a large room, quite light. I pulled the lights on anyway because it doesn't always pick it up very well with this camera, but quite a sizable room. Nice double bed, quite comfortable as well, plenty of pillows. TV, only one English channel on there though that I found, but I haven't really watched it anyway. Tea and coffee making facilities and complimentary water, 2 bottles every day. In here we have a little fridge as well. Not a mini bar, but just a fridge. Nice size safe in there, if the camera picks it up. Plenty of hanging spaces for clothes and such like. It's got one of these adjoining doors to another room. Lucky that's locked. Have a look in the bathroom. Bathroom's looking a bit dated. When I got into the room, one of the tiles over there had actually fallen off. But they're really quick to actually fix it. They got it fixed within about 10 minutes, but I think they just stuck it on with a load of mastic. But, nice size shower as well. Although it takes ages and ages for the hot water to actually come through. You have to run the shower for about 10 minutes before you start getting hot water, but that seems to be like that in a lot of hotels in this area. I don't know if it's because of the size of the hotel. Hairdryer there as well. And then have a little look at the view. And this is a corner room as well. So there we go. That's the view from the 12th floor of the Diva Hotel. And I think that hotel there is Pars, which I think is another well-known hotel in the Jaffa area. That's quite a good hotel to stay in. Although it does get booked quite quickly. And then have a look out of this side window, because say we're on the side. Looks like there's some building work there. That's been like that for quite some time, I think. Yeah, it's not too bad. Nice size room. And say, nice comfortable bed as well. I'll put the cost of the room up somewhere there or there once I remember what it is, because I can't remember. But it was pretty good. It wasn't too bad. But there you go. The Diva Hotel, Jaffa in Bahrain. So that was Bahrain. Well, as you can see, I'm back in the UK now. Bahrain was good, but it didn't quite go to plan. So I had a lot of plans to do some filming, and one of the plans was to go to one of the souks, like the marketplace where they sell gold and spices and lanterns and all sorts of different things, and it was to interact with the locals. Unfortunately, the only interaction I had was with the police. They saw me filming in Manama and they came over to me and told me that I must not film there. It was forbidden, and that I needed special permission from the Ministry of something or other, and I had to leave the area, otherwise they would confiscate my camera gear. I did say it was sort of like for personal use and that, but they weren't buying it. So I went back to Jaffa and did a little bit of filming around there, but it didn't feel quite right. It felt a little bit, not hostile, but just a bit not as free as it used to be. I've been to Bahrain several times in the past. This time Bahrain feels different. It has changed a lot. It seems to be a little bit more stricter. I mean, it's still a lovely place. It's still quite easygoing. The people there are friendly, but it just felt slightly different from what it was previously. Now, there are several different bars and clubs in the hotels, which are allowed in Bahrain. But for the first time, I actually got turned away from some of the Arabic clubs, whereas before a Westerner could actually go into that club and meet with the locals and that, meet some of the Saudis who come over from Saudi Arabia. But this time I got turned away from about 2 or 3 different places. There's still a lot of Western and mixed bars and clubs there, but yeah, it was different. But would I recommend Bahrain? Yes, I would, definitely. If you ever get the chance to go to Bahrain, go. It's worth visiting. It is a lovely country, a lovely island. You'd probably only need to spend around about 3 days there. There's not much else to see. A lot of the things which I went to see were actually closed at the time. But yeah, that was Bahrain. Anyway, if you like this, please hit the thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of this sort of content, or content to do with motorcycles, please subscribe. And until next time, thanks for watching.